Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create an assignment and use the Turnitin function on Teams. So the first thing you want to do is go to the Assignments tab, and when it finally loads, what you want to do is hit Create here. So you can choose to create from existing, which would copy an assignment that you already have, or you could create a new assignment by clicking on Assignment, and that's what we'll do here. Next, you want to choose the class that you're creating the assignment for and click Next. And this will take you to a page where you design the new assignment. I'm going to go a little bit quickly here because that's not really the focus of our video, but essentially you want a title. Here for instructions, you could just type them in the box, or you can add resources. So that could be a Word document that you upload, or even something from the class notebook, or a link to another page. So I'm not going to do anything here. Next, points and rubric. You could decide how many points you want to assign to the assignment, and you can create your own rubrics. And there's an easy way to do it with Teams here. Assign to, if you've chosen the class that you want, it will appear here. If you'd like to add another class to it, you could just click on here and select another class, and that way it will be assigned to two classes, but they'll have the same due dates. So something to keep in mind. You can then go into each individual class and modify the due dates if necessary. As far as due dates go, you can just click on the calendar here and select your due date. But if you'd like to post the assignment a little later after you've created it, you can go to Edit, and you'll get an option to schedule to assign in the future. If you check this box, you can schedule to assign, for example, on Monday, and choose a time as well. So that's when the assignment will become available to students. You can also choose to close the assignment. After that date, students will no longer be able to upload anything. So if you refuse late submissions, you can use that as well. And lastly, we actually get to the Turnitin function. All you have to do is simply toggle the button and click yes, so until it shows up as yes. And this means that your assignments will be scanned for plagiarism. Um, and I'll show you what that looks like. Just one final step to the creation of your assignment is to click on Assign. If you'd like to work on it some more before you assign it, you can save it. It will save as a draft, and only when you click Assign will students be able to see the assignment. So I'm actually going to show you what students see when they see an assignment that has a Turnitin report, and it's the same thing that you'll see. One thing to note, though, is that you have to instruct your students to click on Turn In when they submit their assignment. If they don't click on Turn In, you'll see that it will show up as viewed, but not as turned in. And as long as it's not turned in, Teams will not generate a report, Turnitin report. So they have to click on the purple button that says Turn In. That's going to be on the right-hand side of their screen when they're looking at their page to submit the assignment. Okay, so you have a student that has submitted an assignment. What does it look like? How do you see the Turnitin report? You can see on the right-hand side here that my student has a 14% similarity. It's green, which means it's not a lot for a similarity report. And if I want to see what has actually led to this 14% score, I can go to View Turnitin Report. So I'm going to click on it, and it opens up a window in your browser, your default browser. So as you can see, here Turnitin will identify for me what it has found online that was similar to what the student wrote. And what we can see here with my student is that it's actually quotes, which means that the student did not plagiarize. It's simply that this text exists on the internet and Turnitin found it. So you'll see that there are different colors. These refer to these different sources here. And you can see also all the sources that are similar to um, what my student has written. So here from 14%, you can click on it and all the text will light up as the text that's similar to the source. But of course, here we're dealing with a novel, and apparently the full text is online, so that's why my student is getting such a high score. So 14% is actually not that much. If you only want to see original materials, so not quotes, you can exclude them from the similarity report. Sorry, I'm going to do that again by clicking on the little gear icon here. And you can exclude from similarity report the bibliography, quotes, citations, or small matches. So less than, for example, 5 words. Oh, it's a minimum of 8. That's good to know. And now that I do this, we can see that actually there's no matches found. So my student's work is original. It just contains several quotations. And that's about it for the Turnitin report and finding out if your students are plagiarizing.